right, first graders, today we are going to be doing a little drawing and painting. So at the drive-thru, what you need to grab is a messy mat, a big white piece of paper. At your table, there'll be an idea sheet. The first thing we need to do is write our name, Mrs. C, and your class code. Flip it over, and you're going to be drawing a vase with flowers. Now, as you're drawing today, you need to start with pencil and you need to draw very big because as our last step is going to be painting, we don't want little skinny things to try to paint. We want nice big lines and shapes. So your paper is vertical. You're going to draw a vase first. So I have some ideas here. You can think about vases that you've seen at home. You need to draw your vase in the middle of your paper, nice and big. So I think I'm going to draw a vase that looks like this. Using my pencil, drawing nice and big, filling up my paper with a vase. Next step is I'm ready to draw my flowers. There's some ideas there, or I could think about flowers that I've seen. Now when you draw your flower, you're first going to start with a stem. 2 vertical lines that go up for the stem. Now I can draw my flower any way that I would like. I could add some leaves. It's up to you. If I feel like there's enough room, maybe I could add a flower on either side, but I don't think you want any more than 3. Draw your flowers nice and big. Little flowers will be too hard to paint, so draw them nice and big, even the petals. Maybe one more, the stem is going to kind of curve. Next step is to draw a pattern on the vase. We're pretty familiar with patterns. They're lines or shapes that are colors that repeat. Draw a nice big pattern on your vase. I'm going to go with stripes. Last step, I need to draw the table. Right now it looks like my vase with flowers is just floating in the air. I need to draw a table. So draw a horizontal line that starts on one side and skips over your vase to finish on the other. If you would like to pizzazz up your pattern, use some artist choice and create a nice vase. When all of your pencil is done, you're ready to grab a cup of black paint and a skinny brush from over by the sink. Now this skinny brush helps us for 2 ways. The first way is if I turn it so it's vertical, I can make a really skinny line. If I turn it so it's wide and horizontal, I can make a thicker line. You're going to trace all of the lines on your paper that you've drawn with pencil with paint. Start at the top and work your way down to the bottom. If I start at the bottom, my hand will get in the paint. This is why we wanted all of our lines and shapes to be really big, because when we come in with the paint, it's too hard to trace little skinny things. If my paint is getting a little bit scratchy, that means I need more paint. My brush is getting dry. So if it's getting thirsty, dip it in the paint and keep going. When I have traced all of my pencil lines with black, nice and big, you can see it's filled up my whole paper. I'm going to carry it flat like a tray on my messy mat over to the drying rack. I need to wash my brush out in the sink so there is no black paint on the bristles. I can't wait to see how your big vases and flowers turn out first grade.